Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
The purpose of this session is, in 2 weeks' time, Dunes Club is going to participate in the division debate contest. Wherein the clubs, around 20 to 25 clubs, will participate actively. And Dunes has said somewhere like 2 years back, we were at the pedestal, wherein nobody could reach us. We were flying so high. We were the winners. And even now, we have our own position among the clubs in Division J. And this year also, we have a strong team, and definitely we are going to give a good fight. And it is our effort to bring the cup back. Yes? So, today, later on, after our session, there will be a closed door session wherein the members only will be participating. A mock debate session will happen. To facilitate that, I'm going to touch upon what are those fine points, those tips and tricks in debating. Let's go forward. So what are the general rules, what we have to follow when we attend a debate competition? Before that, I think some of the people who are here, so in a debate contest, there will be a moderator who will be comparing the show. He's going to give out a topic, any topic in the world. And there will be a fourth team who is going to speak for the subject and the team opposing it, basically against it. I will take an example. Sachin Tendulkar, some of them say Sachin Tendulkar is the best batsman who has ever played cricket. Some of them might say yes, some of them might differ. So basically, on the floor, the team 4 is going to prove that they say that Sachin is the best. On the other hand, the opposition team is going to come out with statements saying that no. So that's about it. So moving forward, so what are the general rules what we have to follow when we attend a debate contest? We need to dress appropriately. That is a formal dress. Even in this part of the world, the local dress is very much accepted. Reporting on time. Why report on time? Because once you reach there, anyone, no matter whoever is there, we will have some stage fright. So once you are there early, feel the ambience, feel those atmosphere, so that we know exactly what's happening. Then, usage of lecterns. We have the lectern there. Either you can use the lectern, if you don't want, don't use it. But normally I recommend to use a lectern. Why? Because if you have any notes, you can put it on the lectern and use it very effectively. Coordination between the team. We will have 3 members. I'll come to how it will be structured. There we require a coordination, active coordination. Let's skip that and we'll come to the point number regarding the speaking order. The protest. In a contest, you can be thrown out based on the eligibility. If you are not a paid member of Toastmasters, the team can be disqualified or using provocative or abusive languages. You stand a chance to be thrown out. And the judge's decision will be final. You cannot argue on that point. These are the general points. However, what we do now is the most important, the speaking order. In a typical debate contest, a team will be comprising of 3 members. A person that you can nominate, the person who goes and starts off the debate is the opener. He comes out and says, for example, I'll take the example of Sachin Tendulkar. For example, this is a team A for them. Toastmaster Navindu comes out and says that yes, Sachin Tendulkar is the best batsman because he has scored so many centuries, whatever is it. Then the opposition team has a chance. The against team, the opener comes in and he says, no, Sachin Tendulkar is not. He's just there for the records. He has played so many tests. That is why he has scored so many runs. If any person who had a career of 23 years, they would have scored so many runs. You with me? Yes. Now, the opposition team. Maybe I might do it a little bit pictorial form. This might make better sense. So, the team 4 opens. He will be the speaker number 1. Speaker number 2 will be the opener. Speaker number 3 is from the against team. He is going to come and rebut. Rebut means basically going against and proving that the opposition team, whatever they had put out in their defense, is wrong. That is rebuttal. So, the against team, rebuttal speaker comes in and he rebuts whatever the opener in here has spoken about. With me? Now, so this opener, he came in and said, no, Sachin Tendulkar is because of his longevity, that is why he has scored so many runs. So this is the perfect scenario wherein the rebuttal speaker comes in and says that no, he validates that Sachin Tendulkar is not. He comes up with his valid statements. The closing is, once speaker number 4 is finished, speaker number 3 from the against team comes out and sums up. He sums up why Sachin Tendulkar is not the best batsman who has played cricket. While doing that, he cannot bring in any statements which is out of context where his opener and the rebuttal speaker has spoken earlier. That is very crucial. If you do something beyond that, you will be marked negative. The chances are there that itself your case has been dismissed. Same case here, speaker number 6. He will be the closing speaker from the 14. His duty is just to sum up. And what we have to do in there is, we got to stress, my team has proved beyond doubt that Sachin Tendulkar is so and so. Agree? Clear? Yes. Now we will speak the timings. We have 3 minutes. 3 minutes and a grace of 10 seconds. Within the 10 seconds, once we hit the 10 seconds, the timer is going to clap. The whole audience is going to clap, join in. It is, if you speak beyond 3 minutes 10 seconds, negative marks, for sure. And moreover, whatever you speak, no one will be able to hear, because there will be, people are going to applaud. It is to indicate that you should stop, leave the stage. Same thing for the rebuttal, it is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. When you come to the closing, you need to sum it up in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, you need to sum up. Now, regarding the taboo topics, avoid harsh words, avoid abusive languages. You need to give respect to your opposition, but at the same time, do that fine balancing. And the taboo topics in Toastmasters: sex, politics, religion. Abstain. No points for speaking of it after a lot of time. It's a big no-no. Now, how you will be judged? The 70% of the weightage, a debate contest will be marked out of 100. It is for the entire team. It is not for the individual, it is for the entire team. The 70% is for the content, 30% for the delivery. So the content means debate. Even if you are up on stage and you do a simple, I would say, opening, it should have a structure. It should have an opening, a body, and a conclusion. It should be subtle. You can't just go there and just shoot whatever you want. No, it should have a structure, because that will carry weightage. And also, you need to have. It would be very good if you can use some quotes or some I wouldn't say documentary, some evidence or some figures, some facts. That will give you more weightage. And ideas. Don't bring in the same, for example, if I have a subject, let me take the subject. Is Salik the solution for traffic congestion? Don't bring in the run-of-the-mill things. Just think out of the box. Bring on some new enterprising ideas. If I put in the Salik, yes, the government is going to get revenue. They're going to bring in more infrastructure. All those things. Go beyond those things so that I can see the latest advancement in the world. New theme parks. All those things. Just don't just limit to the roadblocks and all those things. So that is where your believability. Whenever you are talking, make sure you should sell yourself. If you buy that idea, if you think you are an audience and you say yes, that will be interesting. I buy this idea. Means you are going to get points. Otherwise, if you speak something in the air, no. So it should be, and the team coordination. What the opener comes in, your rebuttal should have, it shouldn't go off tangent. It should have a sync. Just don't go like North Pole, South Pole. And the closing, in my past experience, I would say the most marks comes out when the closing is strong. Because that is when you drive in the nail in the coffin. That is when the case is laid to rest. So if you can conclude it very strong, that is why, because the marking, I've been a judge, I've been a participant. Normally, the judges wait until the closing is done. So, what we have done in the opening, yes, it will be there in the back of the mind. However, when he is going to mark you, say a couple of minutes after the closing is done, so that will stay fresh. So, your closing goes haywire, your marks will go for a toss. Then comes the voice, manner, correctness. Yes, these are important. These are very important. But the content, the effectiveness, the delivery, etc. are the most important. As I said, After this, our regular meeting, close of play, there will be a mock session wherein we can touch upon these points a little bit more.
Just one question.
Yes.
I don't think mobile is allowed during contest, right?
No.
For the contestants.
No. No electronic gadgets.
So you can't just search Google the things and...
Okay, coming to that very good question. How does this happen, the contest? There will be around 20 teams, 25 teams who are going to participate. There will be a round number 1, wherein in advance, 2 weeks in advance, the organizing committee is going to send out the topics. You know against which club you are playing. Once you get through that round, the second round, you will be given 20 minutes. You will be led into a room and you will be given around approximately 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, you will be called back and the show will start. Round number 3 will be the finals. For the finals, you will have only 10 minutes to prepare. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you should be ready. Any questions? One more thing I would like to clarify. This can we change the speaking order? Yes, definitely. The club has to nominate 4 members. 4 members. At the start, when we are reporting to the competition, your top 3 speakers should be allocated. And only in case of emergency, replacement will be allowed. Unless otherwise, you will be disqualified. And the disqualification can also be on the time. If you exceed the time to that extent, the judges or the chief judge has the right to disqualify the team. Any questions?
Yeah, the second topic, even when they are given 10 minutes for preparation, even at that time mobiles are not allowed? They are not?
No.
Okay. So only at the first topic we have time for preparation.
Yes. Okay. And we cannot expect any help from the audience.
That's all.
Yes. No gestures, nothing. I mean, you are on the dais, and people sitting there. I don't think.
First, let's say that first round is finished. Then they will be taken out. There will be a break session.
There will be a series of competition contests.
Okay.
I presume there will be at least 10 to 12.
10 to 12. That is
Yes.
after first round. Whoever teams win, they will go to the second round. And before going to the second round, at that time, the second topic will be given. During that time, the team will have enough time for preparation, right?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yes.
And in that 20 minutes, they are allowed to use their mobile, they can look for points. Or even at that time, they are not allowed.
See, no.
No.
Earlier, way back in 2012, etc., it was. But last year, they stopped allowing because the point of contention was it is giving undue advantages to the contestants.
Right. So whatever we know, we'll have to say. But and if the topic is something that we never heard of.
So, as I said, once again, 9 o'clock we will have a debate session. Over to you.
So, are we all debate ready? Let's take a break and be back in 10 minutes.